You ever think of a pyramid in terms of people? No, what I mean by that is, say you placed a whole bunch of people into a pyramid, and you put them there, and then you leave, and you tell them, hey, the only way to get through this, out of here and back home, is to climb up to the top of this pyramid, like a funnel going upward, with only a tiny opening at the top for maybe one or two people, and thousands of spaces on the bottom. The higher you go up, the less spaces there are to move into. So you put a bunch of beings there and you say, okay, race to the top. Whoever's the fittest wins, says Darwin. So everybody had that thought. Whoever's the fittest wins, whoever's the strongest, whoever can climb the fastest, whoever can push as many people out of the way the most, whoever can step on your head, step on your hands, get rid of you, they're going to climb their way right up. There's whoever can shoot you and take your space, that's great. Then they climb up and they find a better spot. Whoever, they become, the people on the bottom will become like a hunter, and the people on the top become like the prey. And that's the way Darwinism was, and that's the way we were told that our life operates. And the way that a human being's life should be is this struggle upward, and this reaching and achieving, and whoever's the fastest, and competing, always competing. Then you get to the top where there's only 2 spots left, and you're looking at the brother or sister next to you, and you're like, you give each other this look, and it's like, all right, go. And you take off, and you're stepping on each other's heads and trying to reach the top, and then you get to the top, and they're like, you can't pass through this gate, you can't get home. And you're like, well, what in the actual, I was told that it is survival of the fittest out here, that whoever's the fastest and the strongest and the most powerful and can step on the most people and kill the most people to get their place. Well, I was told that's the people who are going to win, who are going to reach the top of the pyramid and soar right through. That's what I've been told. My parents stressed this to me. My grandparents stressed this to their parents. Everybody's parents. It's strive to make it, and try to beat out the other person and make the most money you can, so that you're more abundant and better qualified than the next man. And it's if you're in a poverty, you're at the bottom of that pyramid, and you just kind of are roaming around there giving up, just waiting to die. That's what I've been told life is. And children in the way, let's just push them out of the way, especially if they don't look like me. Because really, you mixed in a lot of people here that in this pyramid that are from different cultures and different lands and don't even look like each other. So, if they don't look like me, they must be a threat. I gotta get them out of the way. Well, that was the old place. That was the old world, where many people got way too much iron into their blood. This is a really deep story, and it's a lot to go into, but at the beginning, this Genesis is not the beginning of creation, obviously. We were mixed into stars, and we came down from the stars, and we're star dust, basically. We know that. And many people, as they pass through as they pass through onto Earth, they pass through a abundant amount of iron, and iron is heavy, iron is strong, iron is persistent. I'll give it that. It's, you ever hear the term ruling with an iron fist? Well, that's where our judicial system comes from. Okay, so now all of a sudden the strategic copper bloods and even golden bloods, who sat at the bottom not causing a fuss while they're watching their iron-blooded fellas reach to the top as fast as they can, and thinking that they're winning by controlling and dominating and telling people what to do, and just controlling the whole thing. They think they got control of the whole system. They thought they were on top. They did. Oh, well, there's two places at the top of this pyramid, so we have to have Republican and Democrat, and then we have one place at the top, and that's the President of the United States. No. You iron bloods, foolish. There's some discreet workers who have dimmed their light at the bottom to be not seen, just so they can strategically plan this whole thing out like a chess game and plot their spots, plot their path, and know the way up. Yeah, it might have taken a few times. It might have taken a bit going back and forth on this pyramid, going up and down, making it to the top and falling back down. It took a lot of pretending that you were one of the iron bloods, competing with them just so that you can see their ways and know know them, know their moves, right? Oh God, they're so predictable. Now we know their moves. We can read their emotions. We can read the ways that they react. They're predictable. Especially these really heavy iron blood people. We can read them like a book now. So that is why I'm not afraid to say things like this, and I'm not afraid to post videos at this time. I'm not afraid to come out of the shadow and turn on my light so it's as bright as it possibly can be, so that they all can see me. I wish they all could see me, because I know the way. I've been given the key to the top of this pyramid, and not only have I been given the key to make it through to the top, I've been given the key to open the door and push my way through. Not push, just walk my way straight through. I shouldn't say push, because we don't even push babies out in the top upper realms. We walk through a door and go straight through, boom, into paradise. What? Ease our way into paradise. And the iron bloods don't even see us, even if we have the brightest light, because they're so dark. They're so dark, and they think that they could be standing right next to us, thinking that they are owning the world, and we're like, excuse me, I'm just gonna scoot right past you. Easy does it. Then I'm gonna help out my friend here, and my friend's gonna help out their friend, and their friend's gonna help out their friend. Oh yeah, we have a whole chain link weaved around this whole entire planet. We don't have to be physically in each other's realm or in each other's space We don't have to even know each other personally wise, like in this lifetime. We don't have to know them. We feel them. We feel each other. We've turned on our highly sensitive feelers. And now we're reaching out to one another. Like my video here, it's me reaching out my hand to another person who understands what I'm saying, doesn't just see it as a bunch of gibberish. Because I can see how what I'm saying sounds like a bunch of gibberish, but to the ones who know, the ones who it's really for, they're going to grasp onto it, and they're going to spread the information to another. And now is the time for our courage. That's why I made these angel videos, angel code videos just a little bit ago, is because I wanted to bring in confidence to you. So just watch the 3 videos and repeat everything I say as much as you possibly can. And truly know that you can have the confidence now to step out into the light. And I know every time we turn our lights on, we get smashed, bashed, ridiculed, put down, hurt. And we open our hearts up. Oh, that's the worst. We can open up our minds and our bodies up, but when we open up our hearts and turn that light on and it gets trampled on, that's the hardest one. That's harder than the physical abuse that we've gone through. But it's nah, I have a heart of stone now. Thank you for putting me through everything you have, Iron Ones, because now I have literally a heart of stone. Not stone, but somebody might be able to break through that thing one day, but no. I have a heart that's huge and expansive and loves everyone, but at the same time, it can't be crushed anymore. It just can't be crushed. I see the plan, and I instead of being heartbroken by somebody who doesn't treat me right, I actually kind of feel bad for that person. Well, I don't feel bad for them either, because they're where they are because they put themselves there and they're supposed to be there. But anyways, the thing is that the bottom line is that they can't stomp on my heart and push me back down the pyramid so that I fall even further down and have to climb all the way back up. Yes?
We gotta go.
Okay, we're going.
Just set a timer at 7. I can leave it.
always the kids. But, okay, I'm almost done. I'm reaching out my hand right now to maybe one person who will understand the gibberish that I just spoke. But now is the time that we can crawl up our pyramids and expand and turn on our lights and not be afraid and bring in our new dimension, our next plan. Rise to the top, guys. And Irons, you can rise to the top, but you can't push through, because the only thing that's going to allow you to push through this thing is being your authentic, genuine self, who is loving and is full of light and is accepted by the one gatekeeper who stands there and knows you're a loving being. You're genuine. I know. We all know now. There's no hiding behind false masks anymore. So don't even try to rise to the top and think you're going to get through if you're going to do it in a way that's hurting people, bringing people down, breaking their heart, breaking their soul, breaking their arm, breaking their anything. That's never going to get you all the way through. And right now, the gate is open wide for anybody to just kind of walk on through. And so, like I said, the energies of Jupiter are here, which is energies of expansion. So you can imagine taking anything and anything you say, anything you do, anything you are. It's not gonna have any. It's not gonna say, "Oh, you're bad, so I'm not gonna expand you." It will expand everything and everyone in its path, and it's in our path right now. Everybody on this planet, Jupiter is on your path, and that planet will automatically expand anything you are thinking, doing, being, having. So be careful what you're thinking, doing, being, having. But that means it's time that you can expand in huge ways. Manifest, create. But we also have the energy, which you would think would clash with it, of being alone. Being alone and isolating. And you really need to be alone. You would think, no, being alone and then expanding, that's like clashes, doesn't it? Like getting larger and being by yourself. But it's the way through the inside. We're working through the inside to get to the top of this thing. We got to go in deep, reaching into our most genuine, authentic self, and rise up to the top. Grab onto the hand of source. And the only way you're going to do that is if you're a loving, genuine, kind soul. So if you are those three things, and you know that, you can expand your life in ways that you would never think possible. I'm talking miracles upon miracles can happen to you right now. But as you go up, what's going to happen to the people way on the bottom who are not fixable? Well, they're going to have to split off and go to their own place. So imagine a world without them. Yeah, we'll have ignorant people. Yeah, we'll have people here that are just walking around like, what's going on? kind of thing, but not the evil stuff. That's gone. The evil stuff is gone. The more you pull in your creation, whatever you want to bring into this reality, your imagination is limitless. And the door's open right now. The gate is wide open. All we have to do is slow ourselves down, find a time alone, and walk through that gate. Manifest, guys. I just have to put these out right now because it's like finally I can turn on my light without being afraid. Not afraid of what people are gonna think of me at all. I'm not afraid of being trampled on by my soul being trampled on. I'm not afraid of being hurt if they don't believe what I'm saying. I'm not afraid of anything. Somebody looking at me and saying, I'm not afraid of a million trolls saying this lady's crazy. I don't care. You know why? Because I know what I've got waiting inside of me. I know I'm holding on to the key, and the only reason I haven't made it quite like through the gate yet is because I want to bring as many people as I can with me. So right now, guys, everything is open. Right now, the time we've been waiting for, the time my soul's been waiting for 26,000 years. We are the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning, the ending. We are Source. Right now, that 1,000-year cycle has gone past. And I have plenty of proof, but I don't want to get into really like a lot of depth right now with the biblical stories and stuff. But I will be able to show you proof. But the thing is when you're here, you don't need proof. It's more of a feeling than it is a word, a telling. So go forth and expand and turn on your lights. And I know you light beauties understand what I'm saying. If you don't, just simply turn off my channel because I'm not for you, right? But if you do, then you're gonna be like, finally, somebody's saying something that I'm feeling in myself and I've been too afraid to say because I'm afraid of getting ridiculed, criticized, put down. Look at Jesus on the cross. Every single person in his life, the closest people to him were the ones that didn't believe in him and put him on that cross. And they let a mass murderer go, and they hung him on the cross, on the crucifixion. You know what that stands for, right? It's our kindness was taken advantage. His kindness was taken advantage of, and he let it be. But we're not doing that anymore. We are not going to be crucified on the cross because we're stronger. We're more. We have more of us. It's not just one person. We're stronger and we're multiplied, and we're just not going to give up for nobody. We're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel threatened about being crucified, or the non-believers, or anybody trying to get in your way of your weird if you have something that you need to do, like turn the tikis on and turn the lights off, and you feel like you need to meditate, then you need to tell people, I need to meditate right now, and that's it. This is the most important thing on the planet right now, is to shut off the outside world, completely go inside. Find a time to do that. I'm not saying you have to keep on doing it 24/7, but find a time. It only takes a second. It'll only take a second to go through that gate, to go through that portal. So hold on, guys. It's awakening time right now. Just check out all the videos everywhere. You're gonna see it. You're gonna start to see it everywhere. Everybody knows Jupiter is aligned with Mercury, these two planets clashing together, causing a big eruption here. And an Armageddon is not the end of the world. It's the beginning of a new one. So let's go. Let's start. Let's create. All right, peace, guys. I gotta go. My kids need to go somewhere, and I need to rejuvenate and I need to shut my brain off completely and start and just go to the store and do your humanly things. You know, connecting to source is heavy, and it's a lot of energy in it. And people are like, my kids are like, what are you doing, Mom? Why are you just writing and doing videos? I need your time. I need you for something. And I'm like, no, just hold off 2 more seconds, because I just got to download. 1 more second, I got to download. Hold on. I'm not David Wilcox sitting up in the wilderness by myself. I have kids to take care of. So, but David Wilcox, come on now, start posting more. You're up there, I think, by yourself. So, but he's amazing too. Check him out. All right, peace and love. And please, I know I don't have very many people yet, but please try to share my videos, because I am going to come out and just broadcast this. And I don't even know how many days, how long, how this is gonna, I don't know how anything is gonna go down, because people like me, the creators of this reality, well, we're here to create. We're not here to see too far into the future. We want to manifest the future. But we know the feelings around us and what's happening around us, and we know the plan, kind of thing. So, all right, I gotta go. But hopefully I can, at least if I can get one person who understands like everything I said and feels relieved that somebody else can talk and speak the things that they've been wanting to say, but nobody understands. Like, if I can get one person out there just saying, hey, Beck, I understand you. Say, post it, please. Say, hey, Rebecca, I understand you. Hey, Rebecca, I understand you. You know, and I'm sad that Higher Self left a long time ago, but if we can come back and make another Higher Self channel, like a Higher Self 2.0, you know how many people we could help? You know, I'm sure you have content that you'd love to speak. Well, we should get in contact with each other too. So that's why I'm like, you know, tell me who you are, and don't be afraid to put it out there. Hey, you know, I am also a worker of light. I know it. I also receive downloads. Let's go. It's time. Like, all of us have stepped back so much. I haven't seen conventions. I haven't seen much on Gaia. I haven't seen much of even the most the famous people. Like, have stepped back. Like all the people. Bruce, think about it. Like, in the last year, all of a sudden there was an explosion of knowledge of all of these things, epigenetics and quantum physics and spirituality and all this stuff and awakening, higher self. And then that was a few years ago, and then all of a sudden we have this somebody pulled back the reins, and we came to a complete halt. And all of us had massive things to deal with in our lives. I know, massive tragedies all over the place to make us stronger, right? But we're back. We're back, and we need to start spreading these words, speaking for God, speaking for Goddess, speaking for our mother and our father source who need us to speak for them. Yeah, we're given the complete 100% go ahead now. So I'd love to hear from you guys, and like I said, just one person, my beautiful flowers. I'm not doing a very good job of showing them. I did not plan or prepare for this today with these videos, and wanting to get myself out there. It kind of just happened. It was like I was called, and I heard this now is the great shift, and it's like, all right, I've been waiting for this clarion call, and finally today, look at this. Well, I don't know why the fire's going away from the sage. Watch, it doesn't want the sage by it at all. Look at it.